Hello friends, welcome to this latest edition of Quick Trading Profits with Apurva Sheth. Now today we are going to see how we could use price action to identify high conviction trading ideas, and we will only use weekly closing prices for that purpose. But before we get into that, I'd like to give you a quick recap of what has happened in the market since the last time we spoke about it. So the last time I showed you the weekly chart, the intraday chart of Nifty along with the RSI. We spoke about RSI divergences. So as you can see on your screen here, this is the uh, daily chart of Nifty, and here is the weekly intraday chart of Nifty along with the RSI. So last time I showed you the intraday chart, and we said that the Nifty was forming higher tops and higher bottoms, whereas the RSI was forming lower tops, which suggested that the momentum is slowing down, and this could be a reason for worry for the bulls. So over the last 1 week to 10 days, the Nifty has dropped by about 400 points. So if you zoom into the chart, you will notice that the Nifty has dropped from about levels of 11,300 to 10,900 levels. So RSI divergence did help us identify the slowdown in momentum and a likely reversal. Now, along with this, there was one more thing which added to my conviction that the Nifty could be hitting a roadblock and there might be a fall coming soon. And I even wrote about it in my Profit Hunter article. Now, as you will see on your screen, I wrote a note with the title "The Warning: The Longest Rally of 2020 Could End Soon." So I showed this chart of Nifty. This is the weekly chart of Nifty along with the consecutive up weeks drawn in the bottom panel. So what are these consecutive up weeks? So basically what we are doing out here is that we are plotting the price chart of Nifty on a weekly basis and also plotting the consecutive number of weeks that the Nifty has closed higher from its previous week. So as you will notice out here, the Nifty was on a 6 week consecutive upswing. So I'll show you this on the chart, which will be much clear. So as you can see out here, the on the 19th June, the Nifty ended higher. So this was the first week, this was second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So for 6 consecutive weeks, Nifty ended higher from its previous weeks. Now this is sort of a record in itself. As you will see on this chart out here, in the past, Nifty has so this was the longest winning streak for Nifty in the year 2020, which lasted for 6 weeks, and in the 7th week Nifty ended down by 1%, and in this week on Monday Nifty was down by 1.6%, and on Tuesday it managed to recover most of its gains, but we could still capture the fall of 400 points. So how can one plot these kind of lines, or how could one identify the consecutive up weeks in Nifty? So we will use nothing but a simple Excel sheet. As you can see out here, I have the open, high, low, close price. Now I will hide the other three prices because we are only using the closing prices of Nifty on a weekly basis. So here I have the data from 1994. Now you can download this data from websites like investing.com or from NSE's website as well. So now as you will see, we have we have a simple formula which we are using. So if E3 is greater than E2, so if the current week's close is greater than the previous week's close, give me a 1, else 0. So this is a simple if condition. We will use this condition and drag it lower. So as you can see, I have already done it, and whenever the Nifty's closing is current week's closing is higher than its previous week, it will give me a 1. And on the next column, what we are doing is that we are adding the totals, or adding the ones to see the consecutive number of weeks that the Nifty has closed higher. So now again we are using the if function out here. So what we are doing is, if the previous sale is 1, or if the previous week has ended higher than the week before that, then we will add the current week's value, whatever it is, 1 or 0, to the previous week to get the final answer. And if the previous week was not 1, then it will simply give me a 0. So it's again a simple if function, and you can do a snapshot of this, so that if you want to try it out, you can do it at your on your PC as well. So we are using again this formula and dragging it to the last cell out here, and that's how I've created this chart. We are using the weekly closing prices and the number of consecutive weeks that the Nifty was has ended higher. So this helps you easily visualize the weeks where the Nifty had consecutively moved up. So as you can see, the week which ended on the 21st of July was the sixth consecutive up week. Now the previous time that the Nifty had moved more than this was in April of 2019, and before that it was January of 2018 with 8 consecutive up weeks. Now what I have done here is, basically we want to find how is the closing, or what happens after the consecutive up weeks. Now naturally, whenever a stock or an index has moved up consecutively, it will tend to consolidate and cool off a bit. So what we are doing is, I have selected the same pasted the same data out here. We'll again hide the other columns. So we are using the data from 2010, and here what we have noticed is, I have again filtered the number of weeks which were higher than 6. So we are using 7, 8, 9 weeks out here. So what is the performance of Nifty 1 week, 2 week, 4 week and 6 week forward after this particular thing has happened? So as you can see out here, in March 2010, Nifty was on a 7-week up winning streak, and 1 week after this the Nifty ended with gains of 0.16%. So this is the immediate next week, the 8th week and the 9th week. So after the 9th week, Nifty ended down by 1.85%. So that is how we see what is the average performance of Nifty whenever this thing has happened. So as you can see out here, most of the data points are in the red, which means that after these big winning streaks, the Nifty generally tends to lose momentum, which is the obvious case. That after the winning streak is over, the winning streak overs or finishes only when the Nifty drops. So but the crucial thing out here is that 2 weeks, 4 weeks and 6 weeks forward, the Nifty generally tends to lose most of its rally or most of its advance. So in the 6th week, you will notice that the Nifty is in the red in all these instances, which is a sign that there is a good probability that after a good winning streak of 7, 8, 9 weeks, the chances of outperformance are pretty less. And once you combine this thing with the technical charts, you get high conviction ideas for going short, and you could also use this in an exactly opposite way to go long. So when a particular stock or Nifty is on a losing streak, and if it's on a record losing streak like the ones we have seen right now, so if the Nifty is down for 7, 8 weeks in a row, then there could be a pullback which could be a high conviction idea for going long. So this is how you could use price action to identify high conviction trading ideas. So you can club price action along with your indicators, trend lines, moving averages, and when both these things combine, there is a high probability trading idea. You can use stop losses and manage your risk so that even if the idea does not work, you won't lose much. So that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and this video has added insights into the world of trading, how traders use price action to identify high conviction trading opportunities. So that's all from me for today. Thanks a lot, and please do share this video along with your friends and family members who want to become better traders. I'm sure that this will help them a lot. So thanks a lot and have a nice day. Also, don't forget to sign up to our free newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily. If you sign up to this newsletter right now, then you would get access to this free guide, how to trade the markets like a pro. So don't miss this chance and sign up right now.